During the production of the Twilight Zone movie on July 23, 1982, the film industry changed forever.
A freak accident turns a war movie set into real-life disaster, killing veteran actor Vic Morrow.
In Los Angeles, a trial has been taking place that's been watched with close attention, not to say anxiety, by the entire film industry, for whom the results could have enormous repercussions.
The man responsible for the accident, along with the lives of 3 people, was director John Landis. Another thing worth mentioning is that he is also a free man. Before 1982, Hollywood was in the midst of a renaissance. Films from Steven Spielberg, George Lucas, Francis Ford Coppola, Mel Brooks, and Martin Scorsese, along with lesser-known filmmakers such as Sidney Lumet and William Friedkin, made this one of the greatest times in American cinema. This was due to how American directors often had complete creative control over the films. Come the early 80s, and the young Steven Spielberg decides to make an anthology theatrical film based on the television series The Twilight Zone. To helm the other segments, Spielberg hired up-and-coming directors, such as Mad Max creator George Miller and Gremlins director Joe Dante. Finally, there was the director of The Blues Brothers and An American Werewolf in London, John Landis, and with him, he would bring a tragedy that would change the industry forever. Actor Vic Morrow and child actors Micah Din Lee and Renee Chen were killed in a helicopter crash. John Landis directed the plane to be lowered above them, which, upon collision with a practical effects malfunction, caused the deaths of 3 people. The children's families were at the set that night, and they witnessed the entire accident. The trial lasted for almost a decade, with the prosecution not only accusing John Landis of manslaughter, but also of violating child labor laws by having the children work late overnight. Against all odds, Landis and 4 others were acquitted of all charges.
I'm appalled, I'm disappointed, because I believe that the conduct clearly was, as I said before, I don't want to sound repetitious, was about as reckless as it can get.
If anyone had ever thought that such a horrendous thing could happen, obviously we would have stopped.
Just a wonderful time, and I wish we could get the jurors close for a minute. I want to kiss at least half of them and hug the rest.
After the trial, Landis had a successful career directing comedies, such as Trading Places, Three Amigos, and Coming to America, along with the Michael Jackson Thriller video. This career revival was short-lived as more people became aware of the tragedy. Along with this, the Directors Guild of America has implemented more regulations to make film production safer. This meant that film directors no longer had such authoritative control over their cast and crew. When referring to the tragedy, Steven Spielberg said, quote, "No movie is worth dying for. I think people are standing up much more now than ever before to producers and directors who ask for too much. If something isn't safe, it's the right and responsibility of every actor and crew member to yell, 'Cut.'"